Splashing and scalding? It's a mess. Hi, I'm Pat Murphy-Stark for the Invention Channel to tell you about the better pasta pot, the pot with the holes on top. Now, cook perfect pasta in the pot, then pour out the liquid without removing the lid. The lid is actually a built-in colander, the best new idea since spaghetti and meatballs. The non-stick surface guarantees the pasta won't stick to the pot. The better pasta pot holds a full 8 quarts. That's 33% bigger than other pasta pots. And watch this. The patented handles automatically lock on the lid. Just lift the handles and drain. It couldn't be easier. And it's not just for pasta. Pour out the liquid through the lid for perfect boiled potatoes. Have a New England clam bake. All the flavor, none of the fuss. The better pasta pot has 2 sets of holes. Smaller holes are ideal for angel hair pasta. Even rice and beans won't slip through. For delicious meat sauce, just brown the meat, drain the grease right through the lid, then add the sauce. It's that easy. The better pasta pot, the pot with the holes on top, just $19.99. And here's an even better deal, the bonus pasta package. You get the mini pot with the amazing colander lid. We'll include the easy grater to grate cheese with ease for delicious gourmet accents. You get the tap-tap chopper for tomatoes, onions, and peppers for sensational sauce. You get the flexible cutting board, so fast, so easy. And the better pasta spoon. It not only measures your serving size, it stirs and separates for perfect pasta. You get the complete 6-piece bonus pasta package free. Just pay shipping and handling. You get it all. The 8-quart better pasta pot with the quick lock handles and 2 sets of holes. And the entire bonus pasta package. An incredible value, just $19.99. Call now.
To order the better pasta pot, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-217-0422. That's 1-800-217-0422. Or send a check or money order to the address on your screen. So call 1-800-217-0422 and order today.
Storm Stories tonight at 8 on the Weather Channel. And now, here's your local on the 8s.
Good morning from Philadelphia, where the snow is finally winding down, but so far 7 inches here in the Center City area. We'll check the forecast for the rest of today into the weekend and the impact on the highways and at the airports, all coming up.
No snow in Chicago today, just cold, cold, cold. Bundle up. Temperatures are in the single digits now, and you won't break 20 degrees for a high.
Major storm continues to lash out the Northeast, causing headaches on the roadways, the railways, and at the airports. We'll give it all to you coming up in just a couple of minutes.
While these new residents of Tacoma, Washington will stay right where they are. Will it be a good weekend to go visit these guys at the zoo? We have that forecast right here on your Weather Today.
Live from the Weather Channel, here's Marshall Seats and Heather Tesh with your weather today.
Good morning. It's 5:30.
Thanks for joining us on this snowy Friday morning in the Northeast.
Snow is piling up all along the I-95 corridor. We've picked up in Washington, D.C., 7 inches of snow. It's quieted down now, but it's still out there in the roadways. Philly, you've also picked up about 7 inches. And in New York, about 3 to 5. We have more snow that'll continue in New York right on through the afternoon hours into the evening commute. In Boston, look for snow for much of the day.
Here's the way it looks in Washington, D.C. The nation's White House getting whiter with new fallen snow. 7 inches has fallen at Reagan. And in the Baltimore area, we have reports of 7 inches also.
We're going to go live now to Philadelphia, where Mike Seidel has an update.
Good morning, Mike. Have you noticed any improvement in the traffic this morning?
Well, the traffic has been very light this morning, and as a result, the roads have not been well traveled, and that sometimes helps the roadways, but the plows have only been by here once since we got out here about 5:30 this morning, and notice, as they say on the old racetrack, it is sloppy. Look at this. Just snow everywhere. There is some asphalt showing. Once they get this plowed, and certainly tomorrow when we get some sunshine, that will ease up the road conditions here. Looking down towards the Ben Franklin Parkway, some traffic, but again, a very light rush hour because all the schools in the area are closed, and I think a lot of people just took a personal day and made it a 3-day weekend. As far as what we've seen, again, so far now 7 inches. That brings our seasonal total to 21.7 inches. Now remember, last year, we only had 4 all winter. Our seasonal average to this point is about 14 or 15 inches, so we're way ahead of average for the season. And again, it is beginning to taper off, so we're not going to pick up much more. Here's the skyline of Philadelphia. The ceiling or the base of the stratus overcast is lifting. It's getting higher. That is a sign that the precipitation is lightening up and the visibility is increasing, but the damage has been done at the airports. We have a ground delay at Philadelphia, LaGuardia. Also, Kennedy and Newark and Boston may kick in ground delays or even ground stops as we go on through the afternoon as the snow leaves Philadelphia and then moves up the northeast quarter, eventually wrapping up in those cities later today. So again, check with your air carrier if you're doing any flying in and out of the northeast today. Let's check in with Heather Tesh for more in the northeast right now. Heather?
And Mike, while it is winding down in Philadelphia, it does continue to press its way northward. We're also seeing that things have settled down in Washington, D.C. You may see another little batch working through here, but as far as accumulating snow, not a lot more. You already, though, have 7 inches on the ground. Same with you in Baltimore, and that is enough to cripple some of the roadways through here. Philadelphia, still problems, as Mike was saying. New York, we are looking in some places now upwards to about 5 inches of snow on the ground. We're looking at totals generally across the area up to 8 inches. We're looking at Hartford and Providence with significant snow coming in. In Boston, you'll be looking in the order of about 3 to 5, and this snow will be lasting in the Boston area for much of the day. Much lighter amounts here in Pittsburgh, but you do have some of the snow around. Look for about 1 to 3 inches of snow coming in across this region. Again, the heavier amounts here are going to be around the coastal areas. We will continue to find rough road conditions even where the snow has ended. So it's one of those days you can just stay inside. You're going to be a lot better off. You can run some of your errands tomorrow because things will really settle down this evening into tomorrow. You will have quiet conditions here. Still plenty of cold air around, so that snow will be sticking around too. Marshall?
Believe it or not, at this very hour, we're seeing a little snow out the window in Crossville, Tennessee. It's cold enough for snow. Not a lot of moisture to work with there. It's not going to be an accumulating deal. 31 degrees at Nashville right now. 34 at Raleigh, Durham. Atlanta's finally up to almost 40 degrees. Jacksonville's 58, and with temperatures approaching the 70-degree mark, warm, moist conditions, and light rain falling around Tampa and Orlando and Daytona Beach. Soupy out there, I think, would be the description for it. 42 degrees in Houston. No rain yet. Could be some later today. 26 degrees in Dallas. Tonight, you might even see a little bit of snow. We're getting snow right now in Pine Springs, Texas, out in the Guadalupe Mountains. And along the coastal bend of Texas, we'll see the rain inching its way to the northeast today. High of only 37 in Dallas, 46 in Atlanta today, while Florida remains pretty warm. 77 degrees in Miami tomorrow, but we will feel the effects of the cooler air in Orlando and Tampa on Saturday. And south of Dallas, we might see a little wintry mix setting up in the early morning hours tomorrow. Sunday, more rain for some of the areas that got hit with snow a couple days ago, like Arkansas, but there'll be snow attached to it in the colder air to the north. In the north, it is very cold. Coldest of the season in Minneapolis and in Marquette, Michigan. Hit 14 below zero in Minneapolis this morning. Chicago today will only top out at 18 degrees, just 16 in Minneapolis. Little moderation for St. Louis and Kansas City tomorrow. We'll hit 41 in St. Louis. We'll see some flurries flying around the upper Midwest too tomorrow, and a little lake effect snow too. Heaviest will be in the western UP of Michigan. Northern Plains getting some snow. Advisories out today in Montana, and tomorrow just flurries flying, we think, from Wisconsin to Iowa. What's the west looking like?
All across the west, we do have some fog this morning in the Seattle area, but once you head through the day, you'll see plenty of sunshine coming out. Very chilly conditions in Denver right now, 0 degrees. You're going to find that temperature climbing up to about 29. And real quiet conditions here across California. For those of you golfers that want to keep track of what the conditions will be like here at Pebble Beach, we are going to find that the winds will be fairly light. Temperatures close to that 60-degree mark as we head through the weekend. Elsewhere, as we work into the weekend, Saturday, 50 in Seattle, 51 in Portland. Notice interior, more snow coming in the Rockies. You're going to find here across the southwest a few showers popping up as well, possibly some around Phoenix. Marcia?
And some like snow. If you're heading to the slopes in the Northeast this weekend, you're loving today's weather. But what about all of the snow havens around the Rockies? Denver had a much-needed taste yesterday. Will it keep going? We'll have the answer coming up.
Looks like a dog day afternoon, doesn't it? Might want to stay home and do your traveling on another day throughout the Northeast. We will have all the details for you coming up after your local on the 8th.
Your weather today is sponsored by AT&T. AT&T Wireless brings you M-Life, your mobile life made better.
Well, what this is a Chow Dynasty fondue pot. This is what was once called a telephone. Back here, this is something that was once referred to as a wire. People would actually be tethered to the wall.
That's weird.
Do you know how much this is worth?
No.
Diddly squat.
Dadgummit.
When your wireless phone can be your only phone, that's M-Life from AT&T Wireless.
3 people are staying at the same 3-star hotel in identical rooms. But one of them is paying 40% less.
Chocolate. Exquisite cookies. He can put the kids to bed. Eventually. Pepperidge Farm. Never have an ordinary day.
This is Halls. And this is new Halls Fruit Breezers. A whole new taste sensation from Halls that'll give your dry, scratchy throat a cooling lift. New Halls Fruit Breezers. Treat your throat.
Whether you call it fiscal responsibility,
$500 for paper towels,
artful negotiation,
Bill, this isn't the price that we talked about.
prices go up.
or simply survival,
I know we need it. Can we afford it now?
saving money is crucial to a small business owner. So we've built the savings and services of Open, the small business network, into the American Express Business Gold Card. Call 1-800-NOW-OPEN to apply. You'll save automatically every time you use your card at Staples, FedEx, Hertz, and a long list of other suppliers. And with no preset spending limit, you can buy what you need when you need it. Call 1-800-NOW-OPEN for your business gold card. Call now, and we can approve you in under 60 seconds. Plus, we'll waive the annual fee for the first year. The American Express Business Gold Card. Call 1-800-NOW-OPEN and see how much you can save.
Tonight at 8 p.m., brace yourself for storm stories. 4 feet of snow.
Travel was impossible.
3 tense days.
I had never seen a blizzard like this before.
Plus, Monday, see these students.
We were getting pretty frantic.
Go face to face with a tornado.
We're trapped.
On prom night.
I thought we were in big trouble.
Watch a new series from the Weather Channel. Storm Stories, weeknights at 8 Eastern and Pacific.
Storm Stories tonight at 8 on the Weather Channel. And now, here's your local on the 8s.